Welcome students to the online learning of South International School. This is part 10 of grade 9 science chapter number 5, the fundamental unit of life. So here we will be discussing about the last three organelles present inside the cytoplasm. First is vacuoles. Vacuoles are the place where cells can store the liquids and solids. So whatever substances, that is whatever proteins or anything that is stored inside a cell is stored in the vacuoles. They are present in both plants and animals, but this vary in the size. They are present in the figure of plants and animal cell. You would have noted that in one of the cell vacuoles is not present, but generally vacuoles are present in both of them, but the size of the vacuole in the plant cell is bigger than in the animal cells. Means the plant cells vacuole is very big, and in the animal cells the vacuole is very small. Why? Because the plant cells need more space to store the food in the form of starch. Okay, in animal cell there is no such things needed for the storage of the food that is produced inside the body. There are different types of vacuoles. There are three types of vacuoles. The first is sap vacuole. Sap vacuole is filled with a vascular sap. The vascular sap contains some kind of fluid. This fluid is made up of amino acids, salt, sugar, proteins, water, and the waste material. The sap vacuoles are separated from the cytoplasm by a semi-permeable membrane called the tonoplast. The main function of this vacuolar sap is to allow the exchange of material between the cytoplasm and the surrounding environment. Okay, cytoplasm, inside the cytoplasm you have many organelles, mitochondria, plastids, everything are present inside the cytoplasm. So it allows the exchange of the material between the cytoplasm and the surrounding environment. Next is the contractile vacuole. The contractile vacuole are found in the protista and the algal cells in the fresh water. These contractiles are responsible for the osmoregulation. Osmoregulation means the process by which the organisms maintain the level of water inside the cell, and it is also helps in the excretion on the cells. Excretion means the removal of the unwanted material from the unwanted substances from the cell. We can see here the example of amoeba. In amoeba, this is a structure of this is an organism amoeba. Water enters the amoeba by the osmosis process and collects in the contractile vacuole. The contractile vacuole. Now, osmosis means water moves from higher concentration to lower concentration. Inside the amoeba cell, the level of water is low, so it takes water from the outer surrounding. So when it takes water from the outer surroundings, it will swell up, it gets swollen. So when it's swollen, what happens? The contractile vacuole bursts and it releases the water. The process starts all over again. So once the contractile vacuole swells up, it will burst and the water will be removed from the amoebal cells, and this process goes on continuously. Next is the food vacuole. They are found in the cells of protozoans and several living organisms, animals, and same it is also present in the amoeba also. Food vacuoles are responsible for the digestion of food in the cells as they contain food enzymes. They contain enzymes which help to digest the food. As you know that in amoeba the cells have not transformed into tissues because it is a unicellular organism, so it doesn't have different organs. So the food vacuoles do the process of digestion. The digested food that passes into the cytoplasm is found in the single cell organisms like amoeba. So here we complete different types of vacuoles present inside a cell. Next is centrioles. What are centrioles? Centrioles are a small set of microtubules that is arranged in a specific way, that are arranged in a row-like patterns, and these centrioles are help in the division of the cell. Okay, in the previous videos we saw that single cell organisms, multicellular organisms exist from a single cell organisms. Why? Because a cell has a capability of reproduction or division. And what helps in the division? The centrioles helps in the division of the cell. They are found near the nucleus, but they can be seen only during the cell division. Cell division takes place in two ways. There are two types of cell division. The two processes are known as mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis means in mitosis only a single cell give rise to only two cells. From a single cell only two cells are formed. But in case of meiosis, from a single cell 4 cells are formed. Okay, a single cell first inside the nucleus only, it will first get divided and it will form into 4 different cells. They are found in pairs and found a special substance called centrosome which appears near the nucleus. Where was the centrosome's presence? You remember about the chromosomes? Okay, so in the chromosomes, when this centriole divides, the chromosomes divide and the arms are divided and they give rise to different cells. When the cell divides, the centrosome divides into 2 parts and each part moves to the opposite side of the cell. This is the structure of centrioles. This is a row of stack-like structures, just like your pipe with the help of which you drink the juice. So it is a stack of that pipes and it helps in the division. Next is ribosomes. Ribosomes, we already discussed that it is the factory which produces protein. So it is an organelle which is responsible for the protein synthesis. Ribosomes can be found in both prokaryotes and eukaryotes because the synthesis of proteins is important in both of them. Okay, in prokaryotes the ribosomes float freely. Why? Because it doesn't have a well developed nuclear membrane. So ribosomes also flow randomly in the cytoplasm. In eukaryotes, they can be found floating in the cytoplasm or often they are attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. When the ribosomes are attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, it is known as rough endoplasmic reticulum. The ribosomes attached to the endoplasmic reticulum produce proteins that are exported to the cell, out of the cell, while the ribosomes that are floating inside the cell synthesize proteins that are used inside the cell only. Okay, proteins are they gives energy. So in the nucleus also they need energy. Okay, and outside the nucleus also the energy is required. So inside the nucleus also there are ribosomes which helps in the protein synthesis, and outside the nucleus. So ribosomes are freely, we cannot say the ribosomes are present only in the cytoplasm. Next is the last organelle, that is the peroxisomes. This name of peroxisome, this organelle is not mentioned in your textbook. This is something extra that I am giving you, I am telling you. Peroxisomes are small vesicles that are found in the cells. These enzymes are used to break the toxic materials inside the cell. It is somewhat similar to the lysosomes. Lysosomes help in the digestions, and this peroxisomes also helps in the digestion, but the digestion of the unwanted materials that are present inside the cell. It helps in the digestion of fatty acids that are present inside the cell as well as amino acids by carrying out oxidation process in the cell. So basically lysosomes help in the digestion and peroxisomes helps in the oxidative reactions. They are also responsible for digestion of alcohol in the human body. Hence the liver contains a large number of peroxisomes. Okay, so basically peroxisomes are present inside our body which helps in the digestion of alcohol, which helps in the digestion of amino acids, fatty acids, and carrying out the process of oxidative reactions. Now what is oxidative reaction? Oxidative reactions means the reaction in which oxygen is added to the reaction is known as oxidative reactions. This is a structure of peroxisome. This is a structure of a cell which contains peroxisomes. In the left side you can see the structure of peroxisome. It has a lipid bilayer. It has an oxidase crystalline core. Oxidase is an enzyme which helps in the oxidation. So wherever you see the word ASE at the suffix, you can see that it is a enzyme. Oxidase, hydrolase, amylase, all these are enzymes which help in certain processes in the certain process in the process of digestion. Thank you. So here we complete this chapter 5 of grade 9 science. Thank you.